Hello, everyone. I'm ready for the tropical storm. I don't know about you guys, but bam, I'm definitely ready for the tropical storm Isaias that's coming over here towards Connecticut. We're gonna get our butts kicked a little bit with some, at times, heavy wind, possible tornadoes. Um, definitely, definitely tropical rain, uh, heavy rain at times. Um, out here, there's a there's a floodplain where I live because I live in a valley. So there's in the park, there's an area where the water can overflow and it floods. So I want to see if this storm is capable of flooding that area because that's how I compare the storms that pass through here is how they flood the flood plain here at the park from where I live. And I was here watching Angel Munoz show. I think that I was just watching the Angel Munoz show. He had his show going on. Um, his show. The title is Angel's Army. That's his link. That's his the show's name is Angel's Army, and yeah, he has 2,500 subscribers. So that's two and a half. Okay, 2.51K. That's like pretty good. That's awesome, and that's very very good. Very positive. I wish I could go on the show and talk to the individuals there because I offer my services like my psychic services for Angel. I just do it. There's no fuss about it. Um, you just do it. I do it. And Angel's a cool person.
Individuals there.
And let's see here. Put that mute there. Come in, leave a like this show, and it's gonna be a one joint show tonight, and it's my mind over your matter. If you want to come on the show, you can let me know. Well, I can let you in. You can be my friend. It's all good. So you act like a fool, and then I kick you out, and then you're in trouble, and that's the end, my friend. It's yeah, I'm ready for the storm. Storm's supposed to be here tomorrow, so I have tomorrow morning to do what I need to do. It's gonna be a little bit breezy, I guess, but it should be not so crazy. It shouldn't be like windy, like hurricane or anything like that. Like it's just gonna be like it's gonna be nice in the morning, and then the weather's just gonna start turning downwards, and we're gonna get tropical rains and maybe heavy rains at certain portions because we're in the rough part of the storm. So we're gonna end up getting a good amount of rain out here, and I mean, you know, can't complain when you get the rain, right? We don't have the rain, then we're like, yeah, we need the rain. But then when the rain comes, oh man, when is the rain gonna stop? Let's see here. Yeah, so I just hope.
Oh, that was the link to his channel, and he wanted to try to come up. I mean, even though he is 21, we just need to see what his channel was to verify if he's old enough. Because I just want to make sure, even though he says it is, it's kind of hard.
Angel's going through some stuff. He's like, he has to screen people out of his channel and stuff. I was like, listen, man, my channel is rated R. For those under 18, you can't be here, man. This is a 21 and over show. This is not for kids. This is a motherfucking adult show, motherfuckers. The little kids are like, hell yeah, Rick, that's what's up. I'm like, no, you're not supposed to be saying no, what's up. You're not supposed to be. It's for adults. It's like, yeah, but we learn from adults. I was like, yeah, you're right. You're right, motherfucker. Get the fucking, just stay fucking quiet. Just don't fucking chat. Oh man, kids they learn from their adults, and how are they not gonna learn the next generation, the next psychics? Because there's little kids that are psychics too. I'm just really good at what I do, and how I listen, and how I feel things.
Actually, I have some beat your feet leggings in the store.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, everybody has their own like world that they follow. I mean, especially in like YouTube, because there's like a lot of people on YouTube, because more technology, so it's more people on YouTube, and it's just unique how you know how dedicated they are to YouTube and what they do and their followers and they have their Facebook and they have their Twitter and they have their like all this stuff. I don't have any Twitter or Twatter or whatever you want to call it. And just at this point, I don't know what the hell to call it. I call it tomato, tomato, whatever. Um, but everybody has their own opinions. Everyone has their own life. Everyone has their own world. They have their own channel. They have their own subscribers. They have their energy. And I'm just getting back onto YouTube. I'm literally just getting back on here. I paid for my monthly, from the chinny chin chin, the little money that I had for myself. I decided to pay for my subscription to StreamYard. So I'm definitely on StreamYard. And it's comfortable being here, kind of like it. So I was just at Angel's channel. I was over there looking over there for a little bit, and I'm just gonna drop off and focus on my channel. I went over there, supported him over there. Now it's time to come to my channel, baby, baby. Pew, 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 pew. Well, let's see what to talk about. Well, I went to physical therapy today, and that was a bitch. It was a lot of work. It's good. I did good. I did good. I did a lot of my exercises that I needed to do. I did them. My neck it just really hurts. It's a lot of pain in my neck, a lot of pain on my back. Oh man. But I'm going to be seeing this one. I'm going to be seeing Thursday for my back also. So they're going to be treating my neck and my back. Well, it sounds like a song. Just like my neck, my back, my neck and my back. So you can do a little beat. See, I could send that over there, and maybe Angel's friend, Mr. Lion, could put something together. We could do the my neck and my back song. Sir Blue, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Thus I says I have lightning. Yeah, it will as a tropical system. Coming northwards towards us here in Connecticut, because I'm in Connecticut and we are under a tropical storm warning. Um, as a tropical system, it still has that energy. And by the time it gets here from South Carolina, because remember, I got to go from South Carolina, North Carolina. Like, I could show you. Let me bring out the map. I was actually looking at the frying pan ocean cam. That was like the coolest on YouTube. You guys could check it out. It's amazing. Like, it's super cool camera. Holy moly! Like I could show you the win real quick. All credit goes to the frying pan ocean cam, and it's Explorers Oceans. They have like real cool like footage right now of the storm. Storm looks pretty strong. It's still strong. It has its kick. It's like it's still trying to get its act together, even though it's just gonna be, it's just a storm. It's just gonna be a storm. But by the time it gets here, it's gonna be a tropical storm. This is the camera right now, and from the firing pan, ocean cam, and all credit goes to them. This is the tower. This is a real tower, a tower outside there, and you can see the waves, how strong they are, and you can see the flag, how it's moving. Now it's like kind of calm, and then it's like it picks up, and it's like very strong, very strong. Pretty cool view. You guys can go check that out anytime. I think that's pretty awesome. This is a song that I want to hear later from Crims. It's called Kin, and Tim's and Hats and Crims, and I'm gonna give him the shout out and play his music on here and give him a little shout out. Um, let me cut this off for a second. Let me get the radar. Let's go with the National Hurricane Center. Let me see what it's looking like. I know for sure we're gonna get rain. Is it gonna flood? That's a question that I'm. There's a good chance we might get some flooding from this. And surge also, because you got to remember high tide and low tide, and we're gonna have a tidal effect, and there's areas that are gonna see like 1 to 3 feet above normal, and that could cause some flooding, inside some channels, like inside Delaware Bay and the Chesapeake Bay, and the tidal Potomac River, especially around Jersey. You can see. Hold on, let me share here real quick so you guys can see what I'm going to be looking at here. Let's go for it. Isaias. This is the storm. This is the peak storm surge. So Jersey is in it, and Jersey's they're gonna get the storm. They're gonna get it stronger than I am. Like, it's gonna be a stronger tropical storm. By the time it gets to here, Connecticut, it has to go through Jersey. And I think it's gonna go like right through Jersey, and then like more towards like the right side of the storm is gonna hit us, and that's where the bad side of the storm is. It's on the right side of the storm. So like we're kind of like gonna be a little mess for a little while. So it's gonna really rain. This is the flooding. Let's go with the floods. Okay, here we go. So as you can see, there's a slight 10% chance for flooding, for flash flood. And then there's a marginal of 5% in the green. So right now we're like at 10%. 20% moderate for flooding in some portions of South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, Maryland, Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and New York. Especially on the left side of Jersey. Heavier rains. This chart could move over also as time goes by, and it could cause Connecticut to have more rain too. So this is just an estimate. I think it's going to be a little bit more rain. It's going to be pretty tough with the rain. Let's see here. Let's see the rainfall. So this is the prediction for rain. This could go either a little bit, because remember, when these storms weaken, they wobble. Okay, so this path is just this is a projection. This is not the exact like way it's gonna like happen. It's just it's gonna be wobbling along the line, and I feel like it's gonna dump a lot of rain. People need rain out here, and at least it's not a strong hurricane like a Cat 5 or Cat 4 hitting the Carolinas. Like then that's very big devastation, like craziness. Like that's like holy moly, like holy shit. You got to really prepare. Imagine a Cat 5, because if a Cat 5 is hitting, if this was the pattern, right? And it was a Cat 5 hitting South Carolina, North Carolina, going to Virginia, Maryland, like Jersey, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, New York, Connecticut, Massachusetts, like all the states, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine, and portions of Canada. Like if this would have came in as a Cat 5, I guarantee you by the time it would have reached probably by me, it would probably still be a hurricane. It'll probably be a Cat 1 hurricane with the speed that this storm is going. But remember, as a stronger hurricane, as a Cat 5, like it would have totally destroyed portions of South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, Maine. Like it would have done big time damage in Philadelphia, Jersey. Like it would have done a lot of not so good damage. So we're very lucky that the storm didn't like turn into a hypercane. It just turned into a hurricane, minimum hurricane. This means this name is going to be coming back again in the future. Mark my words. This name will be coming back in the future. And it's gonna be a strong hurricane the next time. It's gonna be a very strong one. We could see here the history of the winds. So as you can see, there was hurricane force. It's mostly tropical storm. Then it had turned into hurricane force. And then it's just turned into tropical after. And then it's just stayed tropical storm. But if this storm would have taken off and became a Cat 5 and came up this way as a Cat 5, man, it would have been very bad. I think Trump would have blown up the freaking hurricane. He would have thrown something in there. He would have thrown Mr. Bubbles inside the hurricane. He would have had a bubble party. You would have bubbles in the ocean. He's like, it's fine. We got Mr. Bubbles. I used to be Babes and Mr. Bubbles. It's okay. We could put it inside the hurricane. It's safe. This Trump. That is a bad Trump voice. I'm not a Trump voice guy. But I'm pretty sure that's what he's thinking. If we put Mr. Bubbles inside the hurricane, maybe it'll disrupt it with its bubbles and save humanity for the United States. Or they hit the storm with impulses and push the storm away from Florida because Trump's home is in Florida, and they deployed these signals and directed the storm away from Florida. Make you think about it. Guarantee. Let's see here, the storm winds. By the time it gets to me here, it's going to be in the red. Right now, there's like the purples, but it's going to be like in the red area. So we're going to get some good winds. We're definitely in the cone of this storm. So my chances of getting tropical storm force winds of consistent winds, it's at 80, about 70 to 80%. That's pretty much a guarantee we're getting the storm. So tomorrow I'll be broadcasting the storm from here, and we'll monitor it. Bring up another map here in a second. Let me pause this for a sec while I get another map. Let me see. Let me see here. Storm. I'm just going to check out the satellites real quick. I'll share with you guys in a moment. I just want to see what's provided to me. And everything credited to NOAA.gov. Let's go ahead and share the screen here so you guys can see what the storm is doing right now. Here we go. Storm look like it's trying to strengthen right before it hits land. It's trying to strengthen, man. It is trying so hard. You can see in the backside here, like since it's going towards more of an easterly pattern, it's making it more favorable. And you could tell by the spin, dry air is still infiltrating the storm. Dry air is still trying to penetrate. But in the last frame, you can see it really got its act together a little bit better. It might be a hurricane before it makes landfall. It might turn into a brief hurricane, and then with the land, it's gonna diminish its strength. It still has a little opportunity to become a hurricane again, a minimum Cat 1 hurricane, and it's gonna be pushing along the eastern coast, and we'll be going. I'm here in Connecticut, so I will be getting this portion of the storm, which is the dirty side of the storm, which is usually is the right side of the storm. So any portion of this northeast quadrant is the bad side of the storm. Any side here in the northeast because of the shear winds, and that's what creates tornadoes. And that's what we're going to be having here in Connecticut. We're going to have this problem. And a portion of the storm is going to still stay out in the ocean. So it's still going to feed into the hurricane or to the tropical storm, Isaias. It's going to push in this moisture from the ocean, and it's still going to try to feed the storm. So, yes, the winds are going to come down, but it's not going to come down as fast. I won't be surprised if it comes about my area, be like 50 miles per hour winds. maybe 55, maybe gusts to 60 out here. Um is very probable. It's the storm is looking very it looks a lot more healthier than it did earlier. And you got to remember this system is going to be going up through the Carolinas, and it's going to be coming out through Virginia, and it's going to go to Delaware, and then from Delaware is going to Jersey. So Jersey, like if I was people in Jersey, go do your groceries, go get your snacks, get some snacks and stuff because you don't know if the power is going to go out. And if the power goes out, and if you're like me that smoke, because I smoke, and I'm gonna make sure I have enough to smoke, um, because I need my medicine. So make sure I have enough medicine so I can ride out the storm. That I don't get no anxiety attacks because I've been through hurricanes before. I've been through storms before, and right now it's just looking like a strong hurricane, like a Cat 1 hurricane. It's trying to get its act together at the end. Like it's like at the end, it's like it knows it's gonna die out. So it's like, oh my god, let me just get a little burst before it's over with and head north. So we'll be seeing what happens out here. I'll be broadcasting from my home and I'll be showing live footage from my home so you guys can see. I have several devices. I have a tablet. I have I got a lot of devices. So I can put all the devices on so they could all be showing what's going on outside my crib. I just think this is going to be a lot of wind. It's going to be gusty, windy. Like it's going to be like 50-mile-per-hour gust winds. Easy tropical storm, 40, 45-mile-per-hour winds, sustained, and portions that might gust up to about 60, maybe 65 at times in my gusts. And that's about it. But it's enough to knock out power. It's enough to knock down trees, that knock out power lines. And this time of the year, the trees still have their leaves. So there might be some power outage and stuff like that, especially in the Carolinas. They had the time to get ready. They knew they were dealing with a strong storm. I know the Weather Channel is really on this storm because the storm is about to make landfall. I know someone on YouTube is following it. Because I follow him on YouTube. It's someone that I know. Let me see here. Let me see. Hey Albert, what's up? Here, let me put in the show. If you want to come onto the show, you can come on. You could talk. It's okay. Give me a second. Let me go get me something to drink. I'll be right back. I just need to get something to drink. I'll leave the hurricane so you guys can see the storm while I'm away. Isaias. And there he is, about to make landfall. I'm ready for Isaias. Bring it. Bring it. I'm about to eat some of my snacks that I got today. I got me a can of Pringles, barbecue Pringles. Yeah, I get hungry. So I want to eat a little something, a little snack. I gotta take my medicine. Watching some Pringles. But right now, the Hurricane Center is having like orgasms. You know how they get excited for the shows and stuff? They're like, oh my goodness, we got flooding rain. We got limbs flying everywhere. Oh my goodness, this thing hit me. No, it didn't hit you. It hit me. Freaking Weather Channel. But I know someone who has a channel that shows the Weather Channel. I'm gonna try to find it here in my show. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Good snacks. I mean, the barbecue is not so bad. Yeah, I love Pringles. Hi, Bird. What's up, man?
I'm all right.
You all right? All
Yeah.
right. Trying to see where I had the video. I have it under my original channel. Check out the Weather Channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are, it's gonna hit us as a tropical storm. I started eating my snacks, my hurricane supply snacks. This is my hurricane party. This is my virtual party. You're invited to my party, Albert.
Yeah, that's good. I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
Amen.
This party is bring your own medicine. Bring your own supplies. That's what this show is about.
Yeah.
Bring your own medicine. This is a hurricane party. And
Yeah.
you're invited. Everyone's invited. Hurricane party.
All right.
We come. It's coming. It's coming. But it's let me just look for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really gotta look for it. It's crazy. Here it is.
Yeah.
I love my snacks. Let me see. I'm trying to see if there's anybody live. I mean, there's a few people that are live. A few stations are live. This is NBC. Let me see what they're showing. He's trying to get his act together. Okay. So the winds might be 60 miles per hour by the time it gets here. Well, it's gonna hit Jersey with 65 mile per hour winds. That's crazy. I already started eating my hurricane supplies. The storm's not here yet, but definitely eating some of my chips. I'm trying to see if there's any live streams going on. Let me see. Mm, no, there's nothing live. I just want to see something. Yeah, the storm's definitely coming over here. That's for sure. Storm's coming for Connecticut. But by the time it gets here, it'll probably be 60 mile per hour winds. It's going close to Myrtle Beach. It might miss Myrtle Beach. Now now it's a hurricane. It looks like it's a Cat 1 hurricane.
Yeah.
Man, storm. I tell you, it makes you want to eat. Come out with the munchies.
Mhm.
I haven't even turned on. I smoked a half joint. I'm almost done with the half. I'm telling you, this is only gonna be a one joint show. A one joint show. And you can see here, this is from NBC. Show you real quick. NBC. And it's going right to Myrtle Beach. It's going to be a Cat 1 hurricane going into North Carolina. And then by the time it gets to here, Connecticut, it'll be about 60 mile per hour winds. Oh, man. I got to drink more water. I drink more water and then I'd be pissing all night, man. Then I have to go pee. Like, damn, I just want to sleep. Then you got to wake up. That's what happens when you get old. When you start getting old, start having to pee a lot more. But it's gonna hit Carolina's pretty hard. And it's strengthening. Maybe 60, 65 mile per hour winds here for Connecticut. Yeah, it's a possibility. Possibility of heavy rain. Maybe a short time of flooding or rain. And we'll see. I'll be documenting it here in Connecticut. And I am south of Hartford, if you want to know. I'm on the dirty side of the track. Let's see if we go like a 3D. Do like a. See if I gotta pull up another map. I got the hurricane munchies. I gotta save my munchies. I'm not gonna have enough for tomorrow. They gave me this Twizzler today. So one little Twizzler. I was like, all right, thank you. I'm gonna eat it now. I wish it was medicated though. I never had medicated Twizzlers, but I think that'd be pretty awesome. I'll be eating it like Pac-Man. That's for sure. I like Twizzlers. Maybe I'll buy some more. Maybe they have some more in the machine. Well, I'll see if they have some in the machine. Probably end up getting like gummy bears or something. Like some gummies. All the candy that's there is about like $1.25. In the candy machine. It's cool. My building has a candy machine. That's like the best. And it's right outside my apartment. That's even more awesome. So if I have any singles or change, I go to the machine and get my candy. Now Maine has watches, tropical storm watches for Maine. It's because the storm is moving super fast, northeast at 16 miles per hour. So it's racing up. So we're gonna get a lot of rain, but it's not gonna be for a long period of time. It'll rain, and it'll go away. Yeah, that's it. Yep, that's it. You got a free car wash. If I was people, I'll be like, yo, pre-wash the car. put some water on the car and then put soap on the car, like soap it up really good. Like super like soap it, and then wait for the storm to come. To rinse off the car. And then you rinse off the car with the storm. The storm just with the rain, with the tropical rain. It's kind of like a little pressure wash with the wind. And it'll clean your truck. You may have to hose it down a little bit at the end, but trust me, it's a good thing. I used to do it with my cars all the time. Like in Florida, I knew a tropical system was coming or tropical depression. I was like, oh, let me soap up the car. I'll soap it up and let Mother Nature rinse my car. And it would do it all the time. It would rinse my car. It'll take out all the soap. It was like the best. Free car wash. That was the best. Afternoons, they used to pour. I was like, free car wash. But, yep. Mother Nature washes the car. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Interesting night tomorrow. Let's see how many lightning strikes we get out here. I don't know if anyone want to predict. You want to predict any lightning strikes happening around my area? I think they may be some lightning strikes. There'll be some. That's for sure. Now there'll be a few strikes if the system comes close and it's the stronger side of the system. Yes. and it's coming. You know, there ain't nothing stopping it. It's coming now. There's nothing to do. If you did groceries, you're good. If you didn't do your groceries, then you might be a little bit shit out of luck. You might be a little shit out of your luck. But the storm looks healthy. It's moving up the coast, 16 miles per hour. That is pretty fast for a system, tropical system. So that means it's going to hold its strength longer. Since it's moving faster, it's going to retain a lot of its energy. So I wouldn't be surprised here in Connecticut. We see winds at 60, maybe gusting up to 65. The gust between, I say 60, 65 gusts here. Sustained, I think it'll be sustained in the 40s. Maybe since I'm in the valley, so it might go up, a little bit more, like in the 50s. But it'll be a good little rainfall, good shower. I'm trying to feel the energy my cat is rubbing up on me. So she's passing her energy to me. I could hear her purring. She's a loud purr. This week's not over yet. There's still big things that's going to happen this week. Kind of shocking sometime this week. Something's supposed to be shocking this week. I don't know what it is. This thing's coming very strong to my area. Very strong. It's going to hit New York City pretty strong. Like a strong, tropical storm. My area is going to get hit by strong winds. Strong winds, heavy rain, definitely. Tomorrow's going to be interesting. My body's already feeling it. I went today. I did some shopping. I went to the store. Actually, first I went to physical therapy. I got that done. I got electrocuted pretty much. And then my back started hurting and my back still hurts. Then I went next door to do my COVID test. Dun, 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 dun. Oh no. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I did my COVID test today. So they put the stick in my nose and holy moly, they touch your brain pretty much. It's like they go deep inside. They go on the right side and then they go to the left side and holy moly, they go deep. They do. It's uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable. It made me teary eye. Like I felt like I got teary eye. And after the test, it happens to a lot of people. They get teary eye because they touch like a very sensitive area in your inside your nose, and it's like it's sensitive to your brain, and it feels like it's touching your brain. And boy, oh boy, that was something. No, that's something. That was really something. That was a mess. I think scrambled my brains. I felt like going into my brains. What are you doing with my brain matter, you pieces of shits? You saying you're testing for what? You testers. You already got me. You got my DNA, you got my blood, you got everything. What else you want from me? What else you want from me? What do I want from you? Fuck you. Like what? Weirdo. Oh man. Let me see. I'm done with this joint. This is joint that I'm smoking. Let's see here. I'm trying to see if I can find I mean if I was a storm chaser, I'd probably be in North Carolina right now. I'm pretty sure there's a storm chaser right now that's probably filming on YouTube. Those dudes, they be out there. This is the time of the year they go out there and they make money. I'm pretty sure. Let's see if there's anybody storm chasing. I think this is just a camera. Man, my neck hurts. I hate the pain in my neck. Yeah, there is a storm chaser. Where is he at? Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Why are you doing there, dude? You should be more north. Like if I was like if I was directing as a psychic and if I was in in communication with a storm chaser, I would tell him how I would feel and where to go. And I'll tell him, you want to be in the strongest part of the storm? Yeah, man, where's it at? North Carolina. North Carolina. That's the strongest part. It's going to be strong over there. It's just going to be a really good rainy day. Listen, we bitch when it's dry. We bitch when it rains. Like, can we just stop bitching and let everything handle itself without going insane? People go crazy when people go crazy when it doesn't rain and it's dry and oh my god, when is it gonna rain? Oh, we've been waiting for rain. When is it rain? And all of a sudden it rains. When is it gonna stop raining? Oh my goodness, it's been raining. When is it gonna stop? I'm like, wait a minute, you've been begging for rain and all of a sudden now you're begging for it to stop? Like, come on. Like, you can't get it all that way. If it's gonna rain, it has to rain. You have to give it time. You know? I hate that. Like when I used to watch the news, oh man, I used to hate it. I used to hate watching the weather. Like, oh, it's crazy. It's like I used to hate that they talk, oh, beautiful day, and oh yeah, we need the rain. We're in a deficit, and this and that, and then a storm comes, and they act all crazy. I'm like, come on. Yeah, these people are in Myrtle Beach. They're gonna go take a look at the beach. I'm actually looking at hamradio.world. Um, I could show for a moment um, this video. Let me see here. So this is what's going on. This is what I'm seeing real quick. He's just driving around and he's in Myrtle Beach. So this dude's driving around. This is live, by the way. And all credit to him, man. He has like 60 people watching. You guys want to go and check it out? You're more than welcome to. It's hamradio.world. I checked under Storm Chasers Live, and this is one of the chasers that I found that's broadcasting live the storm from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I'm like, you want the stronger part of the storm? You're gonna have to go to North Carolina, buddy. And you're gonna have to get there a little bit quicker than what you're going because the storm's gonna make landfall in North Carolina. You might get the weaker part of the storm in South Carolina than you would in North Carolina. But that's what's going on. You guys can go check out his channel if you want to check it out. It's pretty interesting. Look from YouTube. Storm Chaser chasing tropical storm Isaias landfall in Myrtle Beach. It's not even a landfall in Myrtle Beach, but it's going to be pretty close, more to North Carolina. It's going to sneak in there. And yeah, this is going to be an interesting storm. You know, it's going to bring in rain. You know, this is what you expect. Expect rain, wind. You know, time to time. This is kind of like what I expect. Probably a little bit stronger in the wind radius, and maybe a little bit heavier on the rain. That's because I'm going to be on the dirty side of the storm, so it's going to be a little bit more heavier. But it's very interesting, you know. Anybody out there, you know, in the Carolinas, you know, you can check out this guy's stream. He's streaming live, and I'm pretty sure he'll like the likes and like for you guys to be watching. It's interesting. If I was a storm chaser, I'd be telling him, yo, you're gonna have to go a little bit more north if you want to get the good stuff. You know, like you'll have to go a little bit more north. But it's heavy rains. You see, it's gonna be heavy rains. It's gonna be, you know, windy at times. And depending on what state you're at, you might lose power or you might not. This is going to be for the next few days. I'm not getting the storm until tomorrow evening. Here in Connecticut, we're expecting to get this storm within 24 hours. We are under a tropical storm warning here in Connecticut. And for those in the Northeast, all in the Northeast, we're all under a tropical storm warning. And we will be getting some sort of heaviness of the storm. It looks like it's going to be a lot of rain coming our way, which is good. Listen, the plants, the trees, they love this rain. Why not deny it? You know, let them enjoy the rain. Let them enjoy the rain. This guy's trying to take a look at the beach. See, he's going along the coast, and he's going checking out the water in the ocean. I think there's other storm chasers there, but that's what they're doing. They're going and they're just checking out the beach, and taking a little break from the driving too, because it's a lot of driving. But you can see the waves. It's turning up. It's a tropical system. It's trying to make landfall. It's it's yeah. That's what happens. It's just a tropical system. We're gonna get a lot of rain. The plants need the water, so it'll be a good day for the plants to get their water. They're gonna be very happy. You're gonna know that the grass is gonna be a little bit greener in the East Coast, and the plants and the flowers are gonna be more happier than ever because they got like a lot of water. And trust me, here in Connecticut, there's areas that need water and need rain, and they cut the grass in the park across the street. So,
Well, I'm about to give me a kitchen. I'll be back.
all right, Albert. So the plants need the water. So this is going to be welcome rain for here for Connecticut. We're going to be very happy with this rain coming towards us. Of course, we don't expect and don't want tornadoes, but it is in the possibility that we can get a tornado out of this. Um, I just hope it's just rain, to be honest with you. I'm munching on my chips again. Should have bought 2 jars of this. They had a good sale. Oh man. As you can see, it's a lot of rain. A lot of rain going on. This is live in Myrtle Beach. A lot of rain. A little bit of wind, you got wind. The storm is about to make landfall pretty soon. All right, so it looks like the storm has reached hurricane strength again. Isaias is now in Category 1 hurricane, heading towards the Carolinas. Max sustained winds at 75 miles per hour. It is a hurricane making a Category 1 hurricane landfall in the Carolinas. lot of energy in the system. This is the little engine that could system. I call it the little engine that could because this little thing, right? It never had its act together. It tried to get its act together, but it just man the shear because I was talking about shear on my show. The other night I was talking about the shear and how the shear is just really disrupting the storm and the upper elevations. If you have upper level shear, I don't care what storm it is, it's just gonna like tear it up. And that's what it kind of did to this hurricane. It kind of like prevented it from strengthening the shear and kind of like downgraded it. But it was able to regain its strength and now become a category 1 hurricane that is about maybe less than 20 miles away from Georgetown. Iowa is not far from making landfall this evening. This hurricane is no joke. It's the little engine that could, I call it, because he tried so hard. He did. He never had his act together, especially when he was going through Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic. It had so many centers in the storm. It looked like it had two hurricanes, like not two hurricanes, but two systems in the system. Throughout the whole time, it looked like it was like two systems in one system. And then it started getting its act together, like in the Bahamas. So Grand Bahama got hit, pretty good with a category, one upper one hurricane with about 80-mile-per-hour sustained winds. And the upper level winds just really took effect. I feel like something was pushing the storm, like from Florida. Something was pushing the storm. Hey, things happen because they fly planes in these storms, and they could be putting products and putting stuff in these storms to help like decrease the intensity of the storms. Because this storm, I mean, it shouldn't have gone. It shouldn't have like weakened the way it did. It could have like gotten stronger, and I just feel like something like kind of prevented it from getting there. And I think it's the shear that really disrupted the storm. It's a bad day. Be out there. You can see the rain coming down pretty heavy. Pretty heavy at times. Must be interesting to be a storm chaser. Must be really cool. Really cool. I can see it's a lot of rain, getting some puddling on the road. That tends to happen. With a Cat 1 hurricane, you expect minimum damage. You could tell the palm trees how they're moving, like the strength of the winds. It's definitely a Netflix night. If you're in the Carolinas, look, that was a police officer right there. Oh, look, a Ferris wheel. Oh, that's cool. Ferris wheel gonna get hit by a hurricane. I'm pretty sure that first wheel could withstand a category 1. Ooh, that guy didn't have his lights on, and there's a cop over there. Oh, he's gonna get a ticket. Gotta pull him over. Yo, man, why you don't have your lights on? Damn it. But look, the first wheel. Imagine being next to that and that sucker's coming down. I don't even want to be next to that. If it's falling down, that would be crazy. That could be like in a movie. Having a Ferris wheel fall down in a category 5 hurricane. That would be so sick. That'd be like, imagine the Ferris wheel going down this road right here and it's just rolling down the road. That would be priceless. That would get you so much views. You could buy like 5 more of those freaking Ferris wheels. With the attention you get from, oh my goodness, my Ferris wheel is going down the road. That shit would be crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Crazy. It's just crazy. But it's very rainy. Man, that's what's coming over here. It's the rain. I think this is another area of the beach. He's going to different areas in the beach and just recording and just showing people. You see how the surface. You can see how the surf is looking. I got the munchies. That's because I didn't eat dinner, so it's okay because I didn't want to eat dinner today. Because like I keep getting like a lot of heartburn and a lot of like acid reflux at night, and I'm not liking it. Oh look, is that a female going to the water? She's like, oh my god, I gotta take a picture. Instagram. Like, oh my god. Be messed up. One big wave comes and takes her. Mhm. Yeah, it's nice the full moon. Full moon with a hurricane landing. Make it more interesting. Oh man. What a night. What a night. I'm gonna wrap it up in about 5 minutes from now. I've been on for a while. Seems like the feed is, having a hard time with the internet feed. You could check out his stream, hamradio.world, and you can check out the hurricane making landfall and the storm chasers chasing it down. Makes it for interesting Monday night. I myself is going to be signing off here
Yeah.
in a few minutes. It's just the doc show ran a little long. And then the medicine that I smoked made me a little lazier. The past 2 nights, I've been waking up at 3 in the morning. The past 2 nights, I've been waking up exactly 3 in the morning. And I hope tonight it doesn't happen. If it happens, I'll let you guys know. I hope it doesn't happen because it's a rude awakening. And I want to sleep in peace. I don't want to be woken up at 3 in the morning. So I'm going to wrap it up a little bit. I'm going to chill, relax, watch some of the storm chasers, see how they doing. Like, what you doing? Storm chasing. Like, yay, storm chasing. It's like, that storm's coming over here too. It's going to hit me. We're going to get a lot of rain. A lot of wind, a lot of rain, maybe some lightning. I'll keep count. I'll keep count of how many lightning we get, how many lightning strikes. Let's see how many strikes we get. What's today? I gotta go through my YouTube. Gotta go through my YouTube. After I get off of here, this is when I watch shows. So shows that happen earlier today, I usually will. Oh wow, that is funny. Wow, I will wear it. This is a show that I watch. Angry Grandma. And I wonder how much it is. Because I need to purchase some masks. It's like, because it's more mandatory. It sucks, but it is.
All right, thank you. And that's giving me one of his bottles that have that pep on it. That have that pep point symbol on it.
Mm-hmm.
I can cash those out into my PayPal account instantly. Once it reaches $1, I get deposit that dollar back into my PayPal. And that's not bad.
Mm.
Costs $1.99, and I make $1 back out of that. That's not bad. get the investment back at price, you know. Everyone see weather or something? The weather one? Let me share screen.
Yeah, that's good. I'm done with the show. I'm gonna go lay down and relax.
You see it?
What?
I was gonna show you my screen.
No.
Okay, hold on. Yeah. What's it showing? Show share audio. Show. Okay. Okay, here it goes. You see it? You don't see it still?
No.
Huh. Sharing the screen. I'm supposed to see it.
Anyhow, well, I'm gonna end the broadcast. So I'll be back on tomorrow
Alright.
and we'll talk more. With that said, it's my minor matter. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow for the tropical storm. Good night.
Good night.